Hey guys, Stram John coming at you with another Diablo Immortal video. I'm recording this as of being live the day this goes out. As you can see here, we have the castle pulled up here. This is literally the update, the major update. Like they went ahead and they gave us the release. Funny how I release a video the day before because it's 10 days away, and then all of a sudden we get some clarification on some things. I don't think it's me who caused that one. I think it's the general public that caused this. Guys, I don't know. I really don't know about this update. Stay tuned. Let's talk about it. All right. Like I said, I don't know about this update, guys. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good in my opinion. Once again, no different than the last video. I'm usually positive. I'm positive about these things. I enjoy these types of games. I've invested a lot of time, a lot of money into this game. We have a couple of great things going on right now. So let me go ahead and let me put away this update and let's show it. Like, I mean, we have a bonus XP boost that's going on. If I move my big head, you can see I'm getting 40% difference because I'm below server Paragon. On top of that, I'm getting 179% bonus. So I'm going to gain levels super quick today while I'm farming, which is great. It's going to get me ahead and caught up. Obviously, once I hit server Paragon, it's going to plateau back to normal. That was the whole, like, that's what they told us that was going to happen. This is awesome. I think that was a great move by Diablo Immortal. I think that was the right direction. We have these events going on currently right now. We got this event, right, for Mist of Kragnor. I think this is dumb at this point. Like, it's literally like, oh, unlock this to see a picture. What do we think the picture is going to be, right? Like, what do we think it's going to be? It's going to be this stupid castle. Like, this is literally, the picture is going to be the castle. So what this tells me, let me find, where's the picture of the castle? The castle's in this update somewhere. I just had this picture, guys. I just had this is embarrassing. Don't call me a content creator. Never mind. You know what? I tried to make a joke. I failed. Don't mind me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, this is going to be the castle. We know that this background image is going to be the castle, which tells me that the public has forced Diablo's hand to kind of show us this type of information ahead of time, ahead of schedule, because there's something going on. In my personal opinion, I think it's the decline of the game. I've looked at the statistics. It's that time of the month where I should be doing a Where is Diablo Immortal Now video. I've done one every single month since the game was launched. I didn't do one yet this month because it actually happened at the end of my trip to Chicago. I still should do that video, but I think at this point it's kind of a dead horse to even talk about and bring up because honestly, the decline of Immortal is just plummeting. Game-wise, I mean, I'm still playing the game. I'm still enjoying the game. It's not a bad game, but I think, I don't know. Obviously, they're seeing some metrics that we aren't seeing, that they're like, hey, we're not going to have this big release via this event, which I thought was really cool from the beginning because nobody lasted until that point. So that tells you in there that they miscalculated, right? They miscalculated somewhere. I've actually been streaming this entire day. I'm almost 2 hours into stream right now, talking about like Immortal for the day and talking about everything going on in the game. And it's, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's talk about a few of these things. I'm not going to play this video. You guys can go watch it. Obviously, this is on the official Blizzard forum. So you can see what it is. But like the new dungeon set, Silent Monastery, that's cool. Like we know about this. Yeah. It was talked about. So they bring it up a little bit more. They actually show it in this video if you're curious about the play style of it. It's going to be an okay skill. It did say in the video that it was movement based, so that means that probably Daring Swing and your Demon Hunter is going to work for it, so that's good, that's cool. Nothing was specified about where you're going to obtain the set, so that'll be still a mystery, we'll say. But they gave you a little bit more about the dungeon. It's going to be temple statues can be eliminated. I think that's good. But let's get into the mass majority of this video. That I think they messed up. This Castle Kragnar, I guess I get where they're coming from. I think this could go well, but here's the thing. When we start talking about human nature and we start talking about things like warbands, you missed your mark. Like, I feel like, honestly, it makes me sick talking about it because it's one of those, like, we've all said it. We've all voiced our opinion that warbands are something that needs to go away, not double down, not like submit your feet and say, yeah, this is it. This is the game. Like, it's not the content, man. It's not where you need to go, honestly. Like, and I'm a supporter of this game. This isn't like, listen to me, I'm crying, blah, blah, blah. Like, I support this game. And I think they took an idea and they ran with it a little too far. I don't know if it's because of the resources needed. I don't know, but it's bad. It's not good in my opinion. So we have Castle of Kragnar. That's cool. I think, warbands will still function. A big part of this patch features a new game modes, unique rewards, more progression systems focused on warbands. This isn't the play. Stop focusing on warbands. Please stop. I think going from a four person or an eight person down to 4 people, that was a good move. But here's the problem that you just created with that. So you've created a few problems. One, some people are already high level, right? Some people are already like Paragon 240-ish, right? And they're going to be getting into what, health 6? Yeah. Like 240 is health 5. That's the minimum for health 5. So they're already going to be pushing into health 5, no problem. And that's okay. So that's it. Like, we have health 5 until level Paragon 600. So what are you scaling with the game? Like, there's nothing released saying, hey, everything else is going to scale. You have solo challenge drifts. It's like people that beat already like 190, almost 200 completed, and doesn't go above it. Challenge drifts don't go above 200 right now. So once again, your whales, the people who are paying for this game, essentially paying for the development of this game, the cause of a lot of the problems, which then are refunding, which is just so bad. With negative orbs, and now they're just now, after the community outcry, eliminating what they can do. Like, not a good look at all. But you're locked in at 200. What else do we have? We have combat rating. Like, so for example, whales are over 7.5k combat rating. So you can already do the new Hellquery raid and be done with it. Like, that's not a good look as well, because they shouldn't be able to go into that content and just be like, boom, done. Like, that's not how a game should work. Like, they're not scaling things properly with the community. And then also ahead of it, like, you have like, everyone's already fully geared and ready. Like, for example, like today I've been farming health 4. I should be farming health 5, to be honest with you, but I've been a little lazy, mainly because server Paragon is only at 226 right now. So that means I still have another 14. I still have another week left before I can even equip the gear, which is about the time I start transitioning to health 5. But I've gotten 2 upgrades here, and I'm at the point now where I can come in here and I could go to health 5 all day long, and I would be totally fine. Like, I could easily do this. Like, it would not be a problem for me to go from health 4 to health 5 and survive. Like, yeah, I'm a little under Paragon level, or sorry, a little under combat rating, but not enough to make a difference. So people already have that gear. So as soon as they reach the target Paragon level at 240, which is going to happen in a week minimum, GG. Like, your combat rating skyrockets. We don't see any, like, there's no foreseeable future. Like, that's the problem, Blizzard. There's no foreseeable future. Come on. It's frustrating. Sorry. It gets very frustrating very quickly. But as we continue to look at this, right, you can see where they're like, hey, like, we're going to add this new system where it's going to be dedicated around your warband. Upon arriving, you will realize that there are some unwanted occupants taking up residence in the castle bowels as you crush and incinerate, whatever. You can traverse randomized dark underbelly of Castle Kragnar alone or with up to 7 other warband members as many times as desired. So you don't have to rely on your warband. I think that part is kind of good. However, the problem with not having to rely on your warband is the fact that you probably will, let's be honest, with the way they've structured this game. Clearly they're trying to get you into more of a co-op situation than they are a not co-op situation, right? So you see here, that's the same system as what we see for Hellquery raids. I don't think this is great. I really don't. Like, understand that this isn't Like, they really need to understand that this isn't it. It's not it. Like, why? Like, you're having to assign 8 roles and you have a minimum of 4 needed for a warband. Why are you assigning your randoms that are popping in? Because even like myself, who has a tight-knit warband community, well, like, we're still -2 90% of the time. Like, this is, no, like, you missed the mark. Stop it. And then we come down here and you can see, okay, once you clear the castle and want to guest, additional rooms will become available for your warbands to occupy. Warband rooms can be upgraded by placing remnants received from purging the depths of Castle Kragnars. Doing so will provide respective room with additional bonuses. So once again, you have to play as a warband. Are we getting XP for any of this? We don't know. What happens, say, when you pick up a random? Like, let's say you have a warband of 4 because nobody wants to play. All 8 players don't want to be online at the same exact time every day because they have this thing called a life. Now they have to go grab 4 randoms to go into these types of battles. Are they sharing these rewards? Are they going to get the tier from below? Have they now discriminated everyone who's not as high of a warband as everyone else? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so what happens when you have like the super overpowered warband going in, doing all this content, and then from there you're like, okay, cool, we're at the top level, so now let's do this. Like, no one's going to want to play with the other people. They're not going to join those people's random warbands because they're not going to get the rewards the same, right? Like, how is this going to be managed? Like, they're not telling us this information, and honestly, I don't think they thought of it in this aspect. Like, I think they're misunderstanding general people's greed. We'll put it that way. Personally, I don't care. Like, I'm someone who I'm willing to invest and play and spend money in a game. But like free-to-play players, this is their lifeblood. Like, no, why would they take the time to level up a low-tier warband that's struggling and then go join a random like top-tier warband to go do something, right? If everything's retroactive. Like, it doesn't make sense. So they missed the mark here. Like, I feel like they thought they had something cool, and then it's just like, poof. No, you didn't think, you took the surface level right here and you forgot to look down here. I think that, no, this is terrible. This is bad. I think the modes are going to be kind of cool. Like, you have standard mode, can be played once a week. In this mode, players must withstand 8 waves of bloodthirsty demons. You'll receive rewards experience holding the line firm. I think that's going to be a fun aspect to things because you are getting rewards. It better not be just enchanted dust. That's going to be stupid. It has to be something that actually has merit. Once again, back to my comment of, okay, what happens when you get the randoms that join? You also have, in this mode, can be played at any time. In this mode, warbands will receive a score based on how many heavy hitting waves of demons they can survive. This mode has an accompanying leaderboard. I think that aspect would be kind of cool. However, additionally, the top warbands will receive a Krag defense portrait frame. I don't know about you. I don't know about you as the viewer. I don't give 2 about a portrait frame. That's literally that's an insult. Straight up an insult. Like, who cares? What? Why? Like, give us content. Give us something. Like, hey, you know, when you hit a certain tier, like, it gives you X, like, legendary items, or it gives you, like, 5 legendary crests. At this point, like, I think you give us some of that information, or give us some of those freebies, and you can satiate some of these free-to-play players who are, like, literally dying and quitting the game because it's not built for free-to-play. Like, hello? I don't get it. I really don't get it. And then let's talk about more. So we have Ancestral Weapons. Now, this, I think, has potential. Ancestral Weapons, that has potential. However, you'll see here that you can do this. Now, let's see how does this work? You'll have a chance to find Ancestral Weapons. To harness the power of these weapons, place them into your Ancestral Tableau, located in the heart of the castle. So once again, it's warband satiated, yeah. So as we go through this, you'll place them into there, blah, blah, blah. Each warband member can only place 1 ancestral weapon in the tableau. What are you talking about? Why? Like, okay, have you played D3? Like, you get, like, oh my, does not compute. Why? Why is this a thing? It's no different than getting the sealed warband chest where you get to get 1 piece of gear. Like, what are you supposed to do with this? Like, you're just going to cause problems in a warband. Like, I don't get it. And I really, really, really don't get it. Now, yes, a lot of you will comment on this video and be like, John, you're not fully reading this. Like, I don't care. I really don't. Like, literally, like, this is how they're presenting this information. It literally feels like they are not taking into consideration human nature, the general aesthetic of the game currently, like the current environment, the current atmosphere of the game. Like, they're not taking any of this into play. Like, because this is the content they're giving us, thinking that this is going to be this amazing update that they haven't given us anything for a month, and this is what they're going to give us, and that's going to make everything all better. Like, no, like, you're literally taking something and you're going to divide everyone. You're going to cause rifts and warbands that are already functional, like mine as it is. Like, mine will be fine because we're all laid back. We don't care, right? We're warband whiskey because we're like, you know, we'll have a drink. Like, no, like, but other warbands, like free-to-play players who aren't spending thousands, like my warband, like, no, like you've done nothing for them. You've literally done nothing. And the most messed up part about this is, like, they go on to say, like, okay, like, I'm gonna skip a lot of information here. I'm sorry, because I'm done. I'm done at this point. I'm done covering this portion of it. I don't even care about whatever season I'm not buying the battle pass. I'm not doing it. Like, I've given them enough money. I'm done giving them money because it's not. They haven't shown me that it's worth it. Hellquarrier raid boss. Who cares? Once again, whatever. This isn't anything we need. No one needs this content. Absolutely no one needs this. If we scroll down here, we have the Hungry Moon. Oh my God, it's back again because it never goes away. This because they can't think of anything original. Oh, okay. Well, so there's that. We have Scouring the Darkness limited time event, which gives you a congratulations emote. Congratulations, Diablo Immortal. You're going to kill your player base. Congratulations. You did good. Anyways, Crown 1 cosmetic set, whatever. They always do a cosmetic set. I'm never opposed to these. I like those. Once again, we need transmogs so that way we can pick and match and build our own, because this whole one set for your build is stupid. No game requires this. Not even D3, so come on. But anyways, as we go down here, I'm trying to find where it's at. The legendary gems, I think the 1 and 2 star gems are going to be amazing. This 1 star gem is going to be great. This 2 star gem is going to be great. This gem is literally a waste of time, because once you are in game, let's say you're a whale and you're in game, these stats are for in game right here, right? At that point, you have enough resonance. Do you even need this gem? Absolutely, you do not need this gem. If you are already a high resonance, it's so it wasted it. It's literally a waste. 1 and 2, perfect. These ones, great. I like them. This crap. The set piece here, yeah, we talked about this a little bit. This is a slap in the face. Like, okay, yeah, cool. 200 platinum for rare crests. Like, come on. I mean, I get 200 platinum for free-to-play players for this is a decent, right? Because if they're farming, if they can sell some basic charms, then yes, you can get more of your basic rare crest, which then gives you more essence, so to speak, for upgrading your gems. I get that aspect of it. So I do understand where free-to-play is coming from, rare crest, being able to buy it. But, like, the fact that you're announcing this and it can only be done up to 3 times a week is embarrassing. Like, why are you limiting it? Don't limit it. Like, literally make this a grinding game. Get rid of the requirements here to where it doesn't have to be this way, because that's stupid. Yeah, I don't know. Like, everything they're doing right now is literally like, give me your money. Like, give me your money. This is how I feel like this is going right now. It's embarrassing, to be honest with you. Legendary items acquired from Warband chests can now have their essence transferred. Once again, why? There was something in here I saw where they talked about, bestiary entries. This is good. 20 new entries. Cool. That's cool for those who are the massive grinders who've probably already filled out their bestiaries. That's a thing, right? But I'm okay, cool. This is fine. I'm good with this. This is a good update, but it's funny that this is like a lower at the bottom when honestly I feel like this is a more important update than Warbands. Hero's Journey additional chapters. I could care less. I don't care about the storyline. I couldn't tell you what's going on in Diablo Immortal. I couldn't tell you about that for 90% of games out there, because I don't play games for storylines. 90% of people out there don't do that. So why are you focused on this? I don't know. I really don't. Winton's grand market adjustments. The time frame have been reduced from 12 to 3 hours. I think that's great. I think 12-hour hold was ridiculous. 3 hours is much better because a lot of people will sell stuff and then they'll have to wait days. Like, you're literally prolonging the activity of players in game by months. I think that's bull. So now you've reduced it by 4 as far as the time allotted, which is great. I think that's a good update. I feel like this kind of stuff should have been done ages ago. This is the actual update, in my opinion. The time frame in which players can resell items that they recently purchased has been reduced from 7 to 2 days. Thank God. 7 to 2 days. I'm bringing this up because that's a major update. This is a major update. Because those who are free to play, those who are grinding all day long, they're getting the normal gems, they're playing the marketplace, they're taking advantage of the systems in the game. This is for them. This is the economy. To have a successful AARPG game, you need to have an economy. Because 90% of players, I wouldn't even say 90, we'll dial that back to like 75, 80% of players are going to play the economy. Yes, the other 20% would probably be hardcore, but there's no hardcore mode in Diablo Immortal. It's a mobile game. So they're never going to give us seasons. They're never going to give us hardcore mode. And if they did give us seasons, they would get crucified because everyone would lose everything. And that would be just an embarrassment, right? Anyways, so this is great. This is a great development. I think this is perfect. That was really, really needed. There was somewhere in here that I skipped past in my blinding rage as making this video where they talked about hotfix. Oh, no, never mind. It's in the hotfix section. If I go to the hotfix section, they talk about negative orb players and implementing some of the changes that they did. I don't care. Like, they've still messed up PvP at this point to where it's broken. I won't play PvP. I have no interest in it. And the fact that this Internal Orbs bundle update is a joke. The 315 Internal Orbs bundle for $5 is now $320 or $320 for $5. Oh my God, they gave you 5 more orbs. Are you kidding me? Are you effing kidding me, Blizzard? And then we go on to 630 Internal Orb bundle for $650. Oh my God, they gave us another 20. Like, come on. Are you serious right now? This is your fix? It's embarrassing. Effing embarrassing. The fact that this has taken a month to come out and the actual quality of the updates are all like this last section here, in my opinion. What have you done? Like, literally, you're literally causing the death of your own. You're new worlding this game. New World had all the hype in the world. It had promise, and then they just literally beat the game into submission to where it's absolute trash and a terrible game. Literally what they're doing right now to Diablo Immortal. Like, why are you focusing on Warband stuff when there's quality of life changes that need to happen, when there's balancing for free to play that needs to happen, when majority of your player base is complaining about aspects like negative orbs and how people are still able to play the game? I'm sorry, if you have a negative orb, you shouldn't be able to do anything other than PvE, and that's it. You should not be able to get into a war of any type. You should not be able to do anything other than open world farm, and that's it. Nothing more. Like, you can't even go into dungeons. You should not even be allowed to go into dungeons. Because at this point, you've refunded, and you're cheating the game. Why are you even still playing? Like, I don't, the lack of common sense and knowledge base here is baffling. Like, it's depressing. I'm not gonna lie. This is literally, I don't know what Blizzard's doing and why they think this is a good idea, but this update is, they missed the mark. They missed the mark. That's all I got. I started out to make this video as like a non-biased video, and as I just keep going through it more, I just get more frustrated and upset about it because you have the makings of a potentially great game. You have a mobile platform, right? Mobile is more common nowadays. You have an ARPG with a great IP, right? Like, everyone knows Diablo. So with that being said, you have so much potential to make this amazing game that touches everyone. Everyone in the world can play together, and you can really dominate the market because you have a mobile game with a great IP that has staying power, and then you're literally just going, nah, and crapping on your own game. Like, why? Why are you doing this? Like, listen to what we're telling you. Get rid of warbands. They're dumb. Nobody enjoys them. Nobody. Get rid of this whole server crap. Go into, just like you did with D3. That was great. Get rid of this whole, everyone's stuck on Storm Shield in my server. Like, no. Like, let me play with anyone around the world and let them come into my instance. Because then people can have fun. Then people can compete. Right now, you can't recruit. You are locked to who's in the server. No one wants to switch servers because then they have to do this grind to catch back up, and all this money they spent. Like, you pigeonholed yourself. You've literally pigeonholed yourself when you should have had this amazing platform for how all this could have worked. And you're literally just like, here's warbands. Here's group content that you need to go finish even more of, even though you complained about dungeons and now you can do dungeons in 2 people raids because you couldn't get 4. Are you kidding me? Do better, please, Blizzard. Please do better. That's all I got. I got nothing left. Leave comments down below, like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Obviously, I'm going to keep covering the game. I want to see what happens. It's unfortunately, this is a train wreck. We'll cover, once this launch happens, I'll probably cover a lot of, like, you'll see a lot of updates videos talking about the statistics of the game, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to follow it closely because I think, honestly, this will be the nail in the coffin. I think this goes the game because they missed the mark that bad. They've literally, now they've segregated the whales. The whales have nothing to do for the next probably month because it took them a month to get us this crappy update. So that means it'll be another month before they get us a good update because this will be so negatively impacted. So at that point, we'll probably lose all the whales, which means they'll lose a lot of their funding, which means it'll be slower updates. Like, it's going to be a vicious cycle. And unfortunately, I think they dropped the ball. Have a good rest of your day. For those of you who are still watching, you're troopers. I appreciate you. I love you all. Leave comments down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.